Meryl Streep's only interview from her big premiere.
She's not so great.
Her wine nights with Nicole and Reese.
How many glasses, Meryl?
I don't know.
We like our wine.
Plus, the secret Reese let slip about Legally Blonde 3.
Yes, a script.
And her new TV show with Jennifer Aniston.
It's very surprising.
Plus, The Voice without Adam Levine. Just how many millions he's losing by quitting.
I think it sucks.
And what John Legend thinks about going up against Wynn.
I think Blake is pretty happy about it.
This is Entertainment Tonight.
Welcome, everybody, inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It is the most highly anticipated addition to Disneyland in ages.
Yes, right there behind me. That is the Millennium Falcon. Right there. And it is the first full-size, 100% complete Falcon ever built. It's bananas. And that's just the beginning. We're going to give you a look around. It's going to blow your mind. Literally, the lid will come off. It'll be like...
I just can't wait to ride the ride. That's what's going to blow my mind, right?
Oh, it's something else. It's
All
something else.
right.
Yeah, it is.
But first, let's make a lightspeed jump to New York. Everybody was mad about Meryl at the premiere of Big Little Lies, but only our Lauren Zima got Miss Streep and the whole lady gang.
I mean, it's Meryl. I know. I have to, take a deep breath every time I talk to her.
Just having Meryl on set is the dream of your life. Everybody was talking about, honestly, how nervous they were to meet you. They calling you the queen, the legend.
When I forget my lines, they go, oh, she's not so great.
This cast is so fun. Did you get to unwind with these amazing ladies, have a glass of wine after a hard day and have some fun on set?
A glass.
Yeah, we like our wine in Monterey.
Gotta get the wine. It's essential.
It is the wine that binds us.
Meryl's character coming to town, there's just a lot of tension in Monterey.
How are you?
I can't complain. Actually, I can. My son is dead.
She brings her talent. She brings her legitimacy. From Meryl Mania to all the best Big Little looks. Reese stunned and Ellie Saw posing with her 19-year-old look-alike daughter.
Who are we wearing? Saint Laurent? Lucky me?
Zoe Kravitz rocked the same designer, and Shailene Woodley was a real standout in this Dior dress with a bodysuit underneath.
You gotta always keep it sexy.
Nicole dazzled in a sparkly Michael Kors blazer. But for Kidman, the night wasn't about fashion, but family. Nicole Instagrammed this sweet picture embracing her two youngest daughters, and we love this. Nicole and her hubby Keith Urban performed a duet before he joined her on the red carpet. No surprise, Nicole nailed it. She performed the Elton John hit in Moulin Rouge.
I have the most extraordinary partner in life. I will always say that about him. I have a wonderful husband.
Back to Reese now. She gave us some behind-the-scenes secrets of her next TV project with Jennifer Aniston. It's called The Morning Show, and it premieres on Apple's new streaming platform later this year.
It's such a great show. I can't say anything of what it's about. It's very surprising, and Jen is wonderful.
Yesterday, Jen was looking chic, arriving to Jimmy Kimmel's studio to tape an appearance for tonight's ABC Primetime NBA special. As for the Apple series, the details of Reese and Jen's characters have been shrouded in secrecy, but the paparazzi have given us glimpses into the drama that will unfold. The show takes on the cutthroat world of morning television and also stars Steve Carell.
It has been just so much fun. It is hard, it is dense, but it is so fulfilling.
There will also be a mini Friends reunion, nearly 20 years in the making.
This is the best thing that could have ever happened to you.
In 2000, Reese had a recurring role playing Jen's spoiled sister.
You went shopping? I'm sorry, Rachel.
It was such an indelible moment in my life, being at Central Perk and working with Jennifer Aniston. So the fact that I got to go back and do it again is just the greatest.
Well, we know the chemistry works, just like sisters. All right, well, there was one more thing that Reese wanted to talk to us about. A little project called Legally Blonde 3. Yes, I'm telling you, you will hear about that in just a little bit.
Right now, you know, everybody was shocked when Adam Levine quit The Voice. Of course, he has his new show, Songland, which he is executive producing. It's fabulous. But here's the real shocker, how much money Adam walked away from. Nearly $30 million. That's how much money Adam could have made if he'd stayed on the show. Before calling it quits, Adam had 2 more seasons on his contract where he reportedly would have made over $14 million for each.
We're sad to see him go. He's been a part of the show since it began, 16 seasons, and he's been so important to the show even existing. And so we're all going to miss him.
But taking Adam's place, Blake's girlfriend, Gwen.
Gwen's going to be great. I think Blake is pretty happy about it.
Last night, John performed at the Sesame Workshop's 50th anniversary gala.
Maybe I can prove to Luna that I'm a good singer.
Yeah.
She's skeptical still.
Luna may not be impressed by Dad, but she is for this big yellow guy. Big Bird, Elmo, and Cookie Monster all appear tonight on Lip Sync Battle.
We love Big Bird. Luna's so happy.
We had never seen her that excited in our lives, and she loves them.
Never been more thrilled.
No. Usually strangers are scary to her, but they're not strangers to her. She sees them every day.
They're her friends.
Luna, already a legend. I mean, literally. All right, now let's move on to the college admission scandal. We have new reporting on how this whole case is affecting Felicity Huffman and William H. Macy's marriage. Felicity was out solo looking almost unrecognizable while awaiting sentencing after pleading guilty. A source tells ET that Felicity knows she made a mistake, but is anxious to put the ordeal behind her. Meanwhile, her family is preparing for the reality that Felicity may end up serving time in prison. Still, they're not letting the scandal stop them from celebrating. Huffman's husband, William H. Macy, was seen carrying graduation balloons and a cake. ET has learned they were for the couple's older daughter, Sophia's high school graduation. ET has learned Sophia's college plans are up in the air for now. And there are new...
And Snap. And Scoop, we're on the case of Legally Blonde 3. What we got Reese to reveal.
It's overwhelming.
Look at that right there. Check out Donna and Kelly. Well, actually, Tori Spelling and Jenny Garth at work in Vancouver on the new Beverly Hills 90210. And we are going to be first on that set, and we'll have that for you before the show debuts this summer. And also in the works, well, a new Legally Blonde movie. And we got an update straight from Elle Woods herself, Reese Witherspoon.
What do you want Elle's story to be in this next chapter? I think she's a very beloved character. Hi, I'm Elle Woods. You just want her to go on a hero's journey like she does in the first movie, and I'm having a great time working on it.
I was so excited about my meeting on Legally Blonde 3 today that I wore my pink dress.
Reese has been teasing us fans for years before finally confirming a third film, but we're definitely not mad at the Bend and Snap posts or fashion flashbacks.
This is the outfit that I did the bend and snap in. You bend and snap.
We now know the third film's release date, Valentine's Day next year, but what about the plot?
So script is being worked on.
Yes, a script, but we haven't shot anything.
As for the casting, well, Reese says some OGs are back.
Some returning characters and some new characters. This is going to be good.
Are you going back? What's the deal?
I can't imagine anything that would be more fun. Yeah, I'd definitely be up for it.
What are you waiting for?
It's all up to Reese. I would do another one.
Where? Nothing confirmed yet. We'll see. We'll see.
Would you go back?
Yes.
Excuse me?
I'd be there in a heartbeat if I was asked.
Miss Wyndham.
I'll go no perm if I have to. Or I'll go full perm. Whatever they need, I'll be there.
We've been magically transported to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland, and as you can see, I've picked up a friend. Hello, my man. Yes, this is a Kowakian, a monkey lizard. He's hanging out on my shoulder. Meanwhile, Aladdin rolled with a very different crew. He had Abu the monkey, and of course, Will Smith is the genie. And in this exclusive behind-the-scenes footage, it seems there was a real method to Will's genie madness, right?
Yeah, I just went all in on the genie life.
He took the genie stuff pretty seriously. Always pretending he was in a lamp. You sure you're okay in there?
Yeah, I'm good. When I commit, I commit.
Will did magic tricks on set. He even granted wishes for his co-stars.
I wish it was lunch already.
Your wish is my command.
Oh my.
Okay, everybody. All right, I know it's only 9 a.m., but it's lunchtime now. Hey, put them muffins down. That's breakfast muffins. Put them down.
But the real magic of Will, he's a genuine good guy. Check out how he made dreams come true for these 4-year-old twins.
I think it's about all the wishes.
Where's my magic when I'm in public? I can't use my magic because people can't know I'm a genie.
Wait a minute. The genie used his magic to turn into a human. That's crazy.
Yep, that's exactly what makes the real Will Smith so magical. Well, now to the next Disney film to get the live-action treatment is The Lion King. And how's this for a Circle of Life moment? Sir Elton John has confirmed that he is once again working on the soundtrack. But right now, of course, Elton's focus is on his musical fantasy Rocket Man. And our Nichelle Turner is in his home country of the UK with more. Hi, Niecy.
Yeah, man. Specifically, I'm in Liverpool, which is home to another iconic British band. You may have heard of them, the Beatles. Well, I'll get back to that in just a second. But first, let's talk about Rocket Man again. It is all the rage here in the UK. But last night, the cast rolled out their silver carpet for the New York premiere.
It's the end of a beautiful road. A yellow brick road, you might say. I'm here all week.
Rocking a denim jacket he kept from the movie, star Taron Egerton says he is fiercely proud of the film that's already getting Oscar buzz.
I think it's incredibly flattering. I can't think about it, though. If I think about it, I can't think about it.
Rami Malek knows a little something about that. He hit up last night's after party to support Taron. That's real friendship, especially considering Elton John famously dissed Rami for lip-syncing in Bohemian Rhapsody. But no awkward run-ins here. Elton missed the premiere because he was performing in Italy. Still, Elton was deeply hands-on in the production of Rocket Man, personally approving each costume. And the cast, well, they had their favorites.
It would be the Elizabeth I costume. No question. Yes, because it's like not only would they be like, oh, whoa, look at you, Elizabeth I. I'd be like, not only am I Elizabeth I, I'm Elton John being Elizabeth I.
I'd probably have to pick one of his watches because they are pretty stunning. You'd kind of see Taron wearing watches that Elton actually wore back then. And look, and there's two bodyguards that are like staring, like, put your hand down. You're like, oh, sorry, I'll touch it again.
What would I take? I suppose, I mean, it would be quite fun to have that Donald Duck outfit, wouldn't it? You could make some sort of installation with that. It's so iconic.
Well, that is a man after my own heart, because you know I like my food too. Well, there's another music-inspired movie that people are really excited about, and it's the reason that I'm here in Liverpool, the home of the Beatles. It's called Yesterday, and I am obsessed with this premise. A singer-songwriter wakes up one day to realize only he knows the Beatles exist. What happens next? I sat down with this stellar cast to find out. Oh, what's this? Do we get to a little rock and roll? We're in Liverpool. We got to rock it out a little bit. Lily James and British soap star Himesh Patel share a romance in this rock and roll fairy tale that has him hitting it big playing the Fab Four's music.
Oh, I believe in yesterday.
When did you write that?
I didn't write it. Paul McCartney wrote it. The Beatles.
Who? So was that your playing too? Were you playing?
Yeah, I was playing. Everything that you hear in the movie is live, recorded live, me singing, playing.
There are also some very famous faces in this movie, like James Corden, Kate McKinnon, and Ed Sheeran.
So, I do have a suggestion.
Hey, dude, are you sure?
Hey, dude.
He's right. That's better.
Ed was brilliant. I mean, he was so down to earth for like the biggest star in the world. Like, you know, he's like selling out stadiums everywhere, but he just came to rehearsal. He was normal and really...
So chill.
Meanwhile, Lily sparked rumors of another musical fantasy. Will there be a third Mamma Mia movie? Your Instagram post in Croatia has everybody losing their darn minds.
I'm like going up to the island, I'm like swigging wine and karaokeing along to Cher. I thought it was obvious I was just arriving for a nice holiday.
Would you be down to do another one?
Oh yeah, I'll do it forever.
Now, I've been describing this film as yummy. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but it will after you see it. Go get your ticket to ride and go see Yesterday when it comes out June 28th. Now, Kevin and Nancy, I've got my ticket to London. And Nancy O'Dell, get jealous because I'm going to talk to your boy, Chris Hemsworth. See you guys later.
We're looking forward to our time in Nashville.
So much fun.
You know, everybody, of course, there will be drinking beers. But here, we think we should toast Disney with a little blue milk.
Well, here's the deal. If it was good enough for Luke Skywalker, it's good enough for me. This stuff is delicious. By the way, the blue milk is a highlight.
It's so good. Oh, wait, put it down. Trouble.
Oh, my gosh. Look, if you get a chance, come visit Galaxy's Edge. It is amazing. It really is. And ride the Falcon. It's crazy.
Falcon is gorgeous.
Will you handle these guys, please?
Bye, everybody. I'll handle